Good morning, Council Rock South Choir members. It's Mr. Axer here, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the audition music for SVE for next year. Although we don't know yet for sure when the auditions will take place, this is a really important guide to help you prepare for the actual audition. So the name of the piece is Lule My Liking. It's a King Singer piece. If you look it up on YouTube, I'm sure you'll find it, but I will provide for you a version for you to listen to. There's been some changes that have been made specifically for this audition. Cuts have been made, and I've also moved around some voice parts. So I'll show you that stuff first, and then I'll go back and talk about the style. All right. So sopranos and altos at the top, tenors and basses at the bottom. We have our first split right here. So baritones will go down to that note right there. And let me go back. We then have this moment here. Just watch carefully. The alto will sing Lule My, and then down to that upper note there on Dear Heart, and then back up to these lower notes for the alto line. So to also point out, soprano twos, Lule My Dear Heart, that will be the soprano two part right there, and then go up to My Own Dear Darling. Okay. Tenors will sing, let's make the right note here. Lule My Dear Heart. So you go down to the lower notes there, and then My Own Dear Darling. All right. Baritone, Lule My Dear. Really weird jump there. Lule My Dear Heart. So there's the baritone note there and there, and back up to My Own Dear Darling, and then you split there. Obviously, lowest notes go to the basses. We skip this, skip this, skip this. Start then on measure 46. Soprano ones and twos up on this line. Altos here. So it's just soprano ones, soprano twos, and altos for these first two lines until mirth. Then, down here, watch carefully. Sopranos and altos, you'll be the same. You will have the soprano twos in the lower notes, soprano ones in the upper notes, altos on this line. But here, tenors take the upper notes, baritone jump up and sing the lower notes until there, and then jump down to the bass part. Stay on the bass part baritones until so be she that is both meek and mild. All right, so you go up on the word is, finish off on the tenor two notes baritone part. Everything is the same for the ladies there. All right, so that's the logistics as far as where you sing. Now let's go back and take a look at the piece in its entirety. The piece needs to be sung with little vibrato, very open, very round, and the text is Old English. Probably 14th century, 15th century, somewhere in there. So some of the words are bizarre. So we'll go through the pronunciation of the words. Lu, really tight oo. Lule my liking. Lule my liking. My dear son, my sweeting. Lule my dear heart. My own dear darling. So very British sounding, right? We'll go back again, and I'll show you how to put the words in with the phrasing. So it'll be, Lule my liking, my dear son, my sweeting. So no breath until we get to sweeting and break there. Really straight tone, very pure. Listen again. I'm just singing the baritone part. Lule my liking, my dear son, my sweeting. Notice the emphasis I'm putting on lie, dear, and sweet. Big L at the beginning. Lule my liking, my my dear. All right, hear that? My dear son, my sweeting. So put all those emphases where they belong. Exactly how I sang it. Next part, where we're singing it as far as the breath marks and the style. Lule, my dear heart, my own dear darling. Slowing down on heart. Lule, my dear heart. Emphasis on heart. My own, and then light on that part. My own dear darling. Okay? Next part. We get to this really, really cool part. Let's first go through the words. Ladies, there was mikul melody. There was mikul melody. Melody at that child's birth. There was mikul melody, melody at that child's birth. You'll notice also the double T, at that child. Big mouthful there. There was mikul melody, melody at the child's birth. Child's birth. It's Old English. It's going to sound a little bizarre, obviously. Okay, next words. Although they were in heaven's bliss, they made a mikul mirth. All right, so it's although they were in heaven's bliss, they made a mikul mirth. Now, that may be a short phrase, but some of you may not be able to get that through. It should be this. Although they were in heaven's bliss, they made a mikul mirth, with the crescendo on the word mirth. So it really moves. Okay? Next part. Everyone's in with the words here. Angels bright, they sang that night. Bright, if you can. Angels bright, bright. Flip that R. Don't go bright. Angels bright, they sang that night. No breath there, right? And said to that child. Here's that whole phrase there. Angels bright, they sang that night, and said unto that child. Blessed be thou. Don't be careful, that's thou. Blessed be thou, and so be she that is both meek and mild. Last phrase. Blessed be thou, and so be she that is both meek and mild. Okay? The other thing about this piece, there's a ton of dynamics, and you just got to look at them and see where you're getting softer and getting louder. I've circled some of the more important things, especially the crescendos and decrescendos. That's pretty much it. It's really, really crucial that you make everything very pure, very open. Don't give me any of that thin, obnoxious nasal tone. That's not what this piece is all about. This piece is all about purity in the words as well as the sound. Okay? So good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at caxler@crst.org. And good luck, guys. Take care.